Well, we talked yesterday about how big this moment was for you and what it could be. How does it feel now that the gold is over your shoulder?
Dude, it's honestly surreal. I'm trying to let it sink in, but it hasn't yet. You can't write this stuff in a book. I mean, going out there from where I came to pinning Brock Lesnar in the center of the ring at WrestleMania and taking this title, it's not just for me, not just for the locker room. It's for all of us who've been wanting a fighting champion on Raw for so long. It feels, like I said, it's surreal. Hard to put into words, really.
Yeah, I mean, a couple of years ago, you've gone through a lot of things, injuries. This has been a long build for you. And now, what do you do after you have the title? Obviously, besides defend it, but where do you set a goal as a competitor, as someone who's wanted to do this your whole life?
I mean, there are so many things. Obviously, I got to take it day by day, but look, I want to headline WrestleMania next year, and the year after that, and the year after that, and I want to defend this title for as long as I can. Bruno Sammartino's got a number, and I'd like to catch him. It's not gonna. It's crazy to think about, but like you got to set goals, and you got to try to be better every single week. And so, what I want to do is come out on Raw every week and be a champion that people care about, people that inspires people.
What was the most painful thing that happened tonight?
Dude, it was such a whirlwind. It was so hard and to pick out one thing because it was so disorienting. I mean, an F5 on the floor is really not fun. I got a pretty sweet gash on my elbow from being thrown into the ring.
How's your back, too? I felt like your back is...
Yeah, I mean, he's very meaty. And the shots to the back were pretty rough. The Germans were not great. And, for those of you who don't know, I was diagnosed with a broken back earlier in January. I have two stress fractures in my L5 vertebrae. And so kind of getting through that during the month of February after the Royal Rumble, knowing that this was coming was kind of scary and daunting for me. So going out there and having to endure that, knowing I was going to have to endure that was pretty scary. But that's kind of the stuff I'm willing to do to be the guy that puts this on his shoulder.
Was there a time when you thought maybe this couldn't happen injury-wise?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, when I got the news about my back, anytime someone tells you your back's broke, you think the worst, And even going all the way back to my knee injuries, man, it takes a lot to come back from that. Props to the pro players who do it in such a short amount of time, but it is incredibly difficult to get back confidence-wise, performance-wise to the person you were before you blow your knee out. And so it's been a constant struggle mentally and physically to finally get to, this is my final form. This is the best Seth Rollins we've ever seen.
Well, good news. You get a nice long break. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Raw is tomorrow. Oh, so what are your thoughts? What do you expect to happen tomorrow night at the Barclays Center?
Oh, you know what? I don't know because that crowd is absolutely bananas. All I know is I'm going to go out Monday Night Raw for the first time in my life, the Universal Champion. And we'll see what happens, dude. I'm ready for anything.
All right, try to enjoy 12 hours and just relax. Congratulations, man.
Thank you very much, Pete. Appreciate it.
Seth Rollins, your new Universal Champion.